Hello, and welcome to another edition of Cracking the Cryptic. And we've got a treat for you today because this puzzle that I'm about to share with you has a 311% rating on Logic Masters Germany. So, yes, that should be very good. This puzzle comes from draw.live, which is an animation tool, actually the one that's used to make this very video. So, do check it out. There's a link in the video, as always. But before we start, I do have a few announcements. Our new Pasta Sudoku app is now out on iOS and Android, and it's getting really good reviews. All the feedback has been excellent, so I do just suggest you try it. Of course, this is the Sudoku that's based on the great Pasta Sudoku constructor Pasta Mafil. So yes, do check that out. And if you like your cryptic crosswords, do check out our Patreon page where you'll see a video of Mark trying to solve the times of India's monthly crossword. And you'll enjoy it because he doesn't get a single answer right. Ha ha ha. So anyway, back to this puzzle. And according to Mark, this puzzle is approachable. So I do suggest you have a go. And let's have a look at the rules. So we've got normal Sudoku rules do not apply, and there are no rules. So pretty standard Pasta Sudoku rules. Now, let's see. And of course, this Sudoku puzzle has no clues at all, so it's going to be quite a challenge, I think, to start this one. Now, the question is, of course, before I say that, before I start, I should say, do have a go yourself, as usual. As I said, just click the link below this video. Now I get to play. Let's get cracking. And the question, of course, is how do we start? Answers on a postcard, please. Now I'm thinking maybe we need to apply Pasta Mafil's rule here. Now, for those who aren't familiar, I have shown it about 100 times on the channel before, but for those who haven't seen it, I'll just go over it quickly. So let's imagine that these squares in the corners, let's say these 16 squares. Now these 16 squares and these 16 squares going around here. So those now have absolutely nothing to do with each other. But by Pasta Mafil's rule, we now know that this square must be a fusilli, which is great. We got our first piece of pasta in the grid. I'm just going to get rid of these markings 1 minute. Now we need to buy Pasta Mafil again, I think, and what we'll find is that we can have a piece of spaghetti in this first row here. I'll just draw that in like that. Of course, I don't know where it is exactly in that row, but there must be a piece of spaghetti in that row somewhere, which is good to know. Now look at column 3. Where do we put a tortellini in column 3? Well, it can't go here. It can't go here, so it must be here. I'll draw a tortellini like this. Oh, that wasn't very good. Okay, that's going to be our tortellini. Looks more like a gamma, doesn't it? But anyway. And of course, that means that we have a fusilli tortellini pair over here. I'll draw a fusilli tortellini pair like this. I think you'll know what that means. Now, what do we do next? Now farfallis, look, where do farfallis go? Well, they can only go here in this box. I'll draw a farfalle like that. And that, of course, means that we get a rigatoni over here. I'll draw a rigatoni like this. Now raviolis in box 6. Where can raviolis go? Well, it can only go here. I'll draw this as a ravioli. Linguini's in column 7. Where does linguini go? It must be here. Lasagna in box 3, look. Goes like this. And actually, I think this means we can finish the puzzle. Look, this large dollop of pasta just goes over here. And that's it. Let's check. Yes, it looks good. Well, that was quite a puzzle, wasn't it? Hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. Leave your comments below. I do read all the comments. And we'll see you next time for another edition of Cracking the Cryptic.